Yeah, actually a big difference between both. You have Lily who is excited. She's all smiles, waving at the crowd. And you have Jenna who is just kind of locked in. Lily's even got a little grin while she's in there. I think she's just loved having that kickboxing experience. You get a lot of different matches, so she seems to be very comfortable on the stage.
Well, I think that's a big takeaway, right? Even though it is her MMA debut, those kickboxers, she probably has dozens, if not close to 100 fights across all those disciplines. So, especially with Waco, where, you know, their tournament formats, you get 6-7 fights in a weekend.
Jenna did actually a really good job of catching that kick from Lily. Could have executed a little bit more, but I think was surprised. Oh, a little shoulder shake.
Really feeling herself there on the outside. Starting to find her range.
Helton switching stances quite a bit.
Nice inside kick from Jenna. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Eliminate those legs. But yeah, you actually just heard from Jenna's corner. I think they're really trying to back her up into that cage so that Jenna can execute exactly what she wants to do, which is probably grapple.
Gotta say, I like the new peak fit to green.
Green and
Oh,
blue is
that's
cool.
so
Green's pretty
good.
sick. Yeah. And I don't know if those, I feel like those tops are a little bit different. I feel like the whole kit's
It's a whole new
nice.
operation,
Yeah,
right?
I like it. Get the nice, the green is always good. The blue-red always gets it.
Like the UFC coming out with all those new shorts. We'd like to switch it up.
Long action here. Both of these kind of respect
Oh.
each other. I think you're exactly right. I think Deathridge doesn't look to really engage. He wants to back her and get her into the game. Helton seems to be very aware of that.
Helton comfortable asking her coaches for the time.
First good shot.
Beautiful little single, and let's see if she can get that sweep. Switch to a double.
Helton did a good job, though, trying to back herself into the cage to defend that takedown.
A little bit less than 20 seconds, or 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Deathridge can get the takedown.
Could steal this round.
Short time. And I mean, I think a great round for Hilton. I know that Deathridge probably feels good about that takedown. We'll just have to see how that gets scored. It really could be dependent upon how heavy those takedowns are scored. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I feel like Hilton obviously threw a little bit more strikes, not a whole lot of landing. Very interesting to see how that round is scored. Takedown very well could have just won that whole round.
Well, it's also very interesting too because Jenna did look extremely dominant. You had Lily who is constantly moving around the cage. However, Jenna is just straight in front of her and making her move. So, I'd like to see a little bit more action from Jenna throwing those punches. She's getting her backing up. So let's keep punching her into that cage and then she'll be stuck a little bit more. Right now she's a little bit too comfortable because she's not getting threatened. So she can move a lot easier because she's like, hey, I can move this way, I'm not getting punched.
Yes, yes.
If she gets punched moving one way, she's gonna have to go the other. And like I said, it kind of corrals her into that cage. Like I said, waving to the crowd, just having a good time.
Yeah, smiling.
She says she's actually been wanting to make her MMA debut for a while, so she thanks Pete for giving her that opportunity.
The fighters are in the cage, tension rippling through the air. Jenna Deathridge paces in her corner, her eyes cold and focused. Across from her, Lily Helton bounces lightly on the balls of her feet, lips tight, breathing measured. The ref, checks both women, signals the timekeeper, and just like that, it's on. They circle cautiously. Jenna throws the first jab, testing range, and Lily sways back. Lily counters with a sharp inside leg kick that smacks with a loud crack. Jenna resets, feints high, then shoots low for a single leg takedown, but Lily sprawls with impressive speed and balance. She gets underhooks and drives Jenna backward into the fence. The clinch battle starts. Shoulders grinding, heads pressed close, both women looking.
Like I said, she needs to be a little bit more active, not just the pressure. Let's start threatening stuff. Pressure is one thing, but you can move with that pressure. If she starts getting a little bit loopier, even throwing her own jabs, throwing some of those leg kicks, that's going to eliminate Lily's movement.
Helton has been landing so far this round.
Yes.
Looks like she's starting to get more comfortable in the MMA thing, in the MMA cage here.
Ooh, nice injury.
Yes, great job by Deathridge.
On an armbar though.
Are you serious?
Out, yeah, she gets out. To the back now.
Oh, knee bar.
Knee bar from Deathridge.
Oh,
Ooh, that is tight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is tight.
Oh.
She doesn't know what to do. You see, she turned her corners like, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Oh, Deathridge really tight on that. And you can see Helton trying.
starting to wince a little bit with the face.
Oh my goodness, this is so tight.
I'd like to see her grab Jenna's neck and just try and bring herself in to be able to bend that leg. Oh,
Just got to get that knee
so
clear.
Tight. Oh my goodness. Deathridge exploding onto this.
and staying on that leg, trying to hyperextend it as best she can.
Oh, the flexibility.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what it was. She got that knee out of there, was able
Oh
to
my
bend it.
goodness. What a transition from Helton to avoid that though.
Yeah, that shows her grit. And Deathridge still attacking though.
Now let's get, now Helton's probably going to want to try to get up as quickly as she can. But Deathridge doing a good job returning her to the mat.
Just over 30 seconds here left in her second round.
Doing
Deathridge on top again.
Yeah, doing a good job, kind of just suffocating her on top.
Suffocating, no, absolutely. Smothering. even.
Smothering, that's the
Yeah,
word. Thank you, Greg.
I knew what you meant.
But yeah, make it hard for her to breathe so she's not going to be as active. Those positions suck. I think one of the
Straight
I
into
don't know
full
the
mount here.
proper name, but that dark room, those suck when you are getting suffocated on top like that.
Deathridge has an arm under. She's trying to set up the rear naked choke. Oh my goodness.
And you really start to see the tides turn there in that round. Deathridge really starting to apply that pressure.
You know, and Lily does need to have to be very careful when she's looking to her corner. You can listen. I want you listening to your corner. I don't want you looking at it because it's a split second.
For wrist control. Lily fires off a short knee to the thigh, then another to the body. Jenna turns, reverses position, and wedges Lily against the cage, pinning her with a forearm under the throat. She throws a short elbow up top, then drops down for another takedown attempt. Lily tries to stuff it, but Jenna lifts, twists, and finally dumps her to the mat. The crowd erupts as Jenna lands in side control. Lily immediately tries to scramble, bridging hard, but Jenna keeps her weight heavy and starts looking for the crucifix. She traps the arm, lands a few peppering shots, not huge damage, but it's control. Lily rolls to her side and regains half guard. Jenna's smothering her, using her shoulder to pressure the chin, keeping Lily from posturing up. Then Jenna floats up, lands a short right to the jaw, and Lily reacts, snatching underhook.
Deathridge is able to pressure her down.
Helton was landing in the beginning of that second round, but Deathridge was just able to get her down to the ground.
Oh, nice exchange between the two.
That brought it out of them. Now they're scrapping.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more head movement from Jenna. She uses that head movement to get in, and she'd be able to slip some of those punches.
Helton needs to go here. She's realistically down at least 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, depending on that first round, she's definitely down 1.
Good right hand there by Helton.
Yeah, those kicks are landing. It
Another
would be
good
nice
right
if
hand by Helton.
adding a little bit more.
5 seconds left here. Third and final round.
Nice slip into the takedown. Jenna doing a good job with that pressure on the neck of Lily. You can see her wincing a little bit. Ooh, almost got that butterfly.
Helton doing a good job of maintaining control at the bottom.
Oh.
And there's Jenna out.
Nice scramble by Jenna. Straight to the back.
Yeah, that is not where Helton wants to be, I can assure you of that.
Got that one hook in.
There it is. Great job by Dethridge there, and she is under the chin. That is deep.
Lacing that up.
That is deep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
And
very
that is
deep.
We very well could
I
be looking
think
at the
that's
finish
it.
here. 40 seconds left.
Very, very
Can
deep.
Dethridge get the finish? Looking to finish. Helton rolling. Both hooks in, and there's the
There
tap.
it is.
Jenna Dethridge,
good job.
RNC with 30 seconds left in the final round.
Well, and what was so impressive about that is as you're watching that, you see that she set up that rear naked choke by throwing ground and pound shots. She was throwing those big loopy shots to the body, to the head, making Helton defend it, and then one of those shots comes in and it goes straight under the neck into that rear naked choke. So a phenomenal performance by Dethridge, but some great striking displayed by Helton. Just, you know, needs a little bit more time to kind of round things out before her next match.
Yeah, welcome to the MMA world. You know, it's everything. You gotta be prepared for it.
Hooks, trying to sit up. Jenna transitions beautifully, knee slices through to mount, and now the danger gets real. Lily tries to buck her off, hips firing, but Jenna's balance is pristine. She starts raining down ground and pound, right, left, hammer fist, elbow. Lily covers up. The ref's watching close, but Lily isn't done. She bucks again, shrimping toward the fence, framing with her forearm. Jenna posts up to strike.
Take it as long as she could. We go to the cage for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Danielle Guevara calls a halt to this bout at 2 minutes, 24 seconds in the third round, declaring your winner by way of tap out due to a rear naked choke. Fighting out of the red corner, Jenna Dethridge.
Come on in here. Congratulations. Tried to get into the cage a couple months ago. Weren't able to get in, had to do a grappling match. I know we were disappointed. Came back and get into the cage against a high-level striker. She's very good for her debut. Weathered the storm and were really able to implement your game plan. You found the win there at the end of the third round. How did the fight go up until that moment for you?
So, we definitely knew that she was going to be a good striker. With her history, I think she has over like 40 kickboxing matches or something like that. So we expected a tough fight on the feet. But you know, the game plan was see if we can get in there, how the striking compares, and probably go to the ground and sub her, which is where I'm probably more experienced.
Yeah, and it looked like once you got it to the ground, you were really able to implement your pressure. land your strikes and then a really strong RNC. Walking us through that end sequence when you got it right around the neck. Did you know before the hands connected, or were you still trying to work it?
She was trying her best to wiggle out of it, so I was trying to make sure I kept my hips down and kept good pressure, but I did feel it sink into under the neck, and once I locked it in, I knew it was a done deal.
Well, fantastic debut. Can't wait to see you back in the Peak Fighting Cage. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my coach, Josh Root. I'd like to thank my boyfriend, Hayden Anderson, who has been there every step of the way through this camp. And I'd like to thank my entire team at Eco Submission Grappling. Shout out Glizzy!